Hi, this is my micro teaching demonstration, and I just want to say my lesson plan was a little awkward without a class, so we're just gonna roll with it and see if it works. Oh, yeah. Alright, so first of all, I'd have a discussion with the class, and I do this through Nearpod, which is right here. First of all, I have a little quiz, and it'd be over the reading, which is a selection from the Calvin and Hobbes comics. So yeah, the quiz is just focusing on the reading itself, and it's just to make sure that they actually read the questions. It's just basic things. What did Calvin do? How did Hobbes respond? And how did the parents respond? All right, and then after that, we'd have a poll, and we're using the poll to get into a discussion. So we talk about, did Calvin deserve his parents' response? And the next question is Calvin intentionally a bad kid, or does trouble find him? Do people just misunderstand him? And I really want this to be the focus question because I want the kids to start engaging morally with their reading. And I want it not just to be a story, I want it to be something that they actually grapple with. So once we're done with that discussion, which I'm hoping will take, a minimum of 15 minutes, but hopefully longer, I, I really want the kids to get engaged because it's really going to help with the debate that we're going to have later. So our learning objective is that the students as a group will create arguments for a provided thesis using evidence from a text. And then next, we're going to have a class debate. So the class is going to be divided into two groups, and they'll be given 10 minutes. Now, just a heads up for the teacher, I'm saying 10 minutes. I'm really going to set aside 20 minutes, but I know they're going to waste half of it. So if I say they only have 10 minutes, hopefully they only waste 5 minutes. And I'll just give them that extra time if they need it. They'll be given a thesis that they have to defend to the comics, and they have to work as a group. This is important because at some point in the debate, all members of the group must speak. They must they must engage in the debate. Alright, so the thesis statement for group 1 is that Calvin is a unique kid with a vivid imagination who struggles to communicate and relate to others in his world. This causes him to get into trouble that he doesn't really need to get into. And then thesis number 2 is that Calvin's motives for getting in trouble are selfish. He uses his imagination to find new ways to get in trouble and to satisfy his own personal desires. Alright, so instructions for the debate. We're going to flip a coin, and the group that wins gets to make the first statement, and then they'll have 30 seconds to make each statement. And then, once the one group is done, the other group would choose a speaker, and then they'll have 30 minutes to respond, and then the other groups will choose a speaker, and it'll go back and forth. Just make sure that every member of the group speaks at some point. Finally, we'll vote, again, through Nearpod. So we have one last poll question, and it's just who won the debate, group 1, group 2. And then the group, each student will individually write a reflection about 100 words or half a page on who they thought won the debate and why. And if they still have more time or need more things to write about, they can talk about what they personally believed about Calvin's intentions and moralities. And that's it.